Hey there guys, this is Reckles with WTBGold, and welcome to Weekly WoW Gold, where we show you everything that's going on across the internet in the world of WoW gold making. Now, first off, I wanted to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Since we started Weekly WoW Gold like a month and a half ago, the channel has grown by about 50%. So that's awesome. Welcome. In other news, yay, we have gold making stuff to talk about. Woo! So my favorite video this week was actually from Swifty. It wasn't a gold making video, it was a PvP, but it was 2v2s and they ran double prot, which is super fun. Like, I've been a fan of tanks in the arena ever since the double DK, 2 blood DKs were the #1 team in the world. So that's fun. Check it out. I also wanted to bring your attention to a really cool channel that you may not have seen yet. It's called Kakiao, and for instance, Absurd Lore Facts is a popular video of his right now. I learned about this guy from Hiru's channel, and the thing I like about this guy is that his videos look low quality, but actually there's a ton of work put into them. So, like, let's take a look at this frame. There's actually 6 different layers and a whole bunch of effects added to this. So he has the video of Cenarius going in the background, and then he talks about the son of Cenarius, so he brings up both of those pictures. You put those on top. Then he has another title that's just the line, and he matched that line to the color of the background. He has his face back there, and then he blurred the background with a Gaussian blur. And he either used an adjustment layer or adjusted each of those channels manually. You have to repeat edge pixels, and then whenever it blurs out, it kind of darkens, so he added some brightness and contrast here. Now, for this frame, this is also just on for 3 seconds, but there's so much work that went into this. It's 2 trolls talking about planting weed instead of peace bloom. It's dumb. But it's fantastic. He started with the background, used a mask to create a blurred background, probably used 2 layers and just deleted some of one of the layers. And then he's got these 2 trolls, which you green screen to get their faces out and talking to each other. He added some contrast, added some masks to them to make the layers of shadow. You can add an outline to imitate having the sun shine down on you, and then he made that outline, rather than white, he made it a slight shade of yellow. And then, the coolest thing, the little things in the background, which are also green screened out, those aren't normally there, he gave those guys a little bitty shadow underneath them. This guy only has 18,000 subs, and he's putting in so much more work than that to make just fun and relatable content, so go check him out. And few more things in the non-gold making stuff. Preach started doing his class guides for Legion. When I think of class guides, I think of Preach and his fantastic British accent. Also, WoW Rare Spawns put out a blog on how to get the Void Talon. The thing I like about this is there's a macro in there that when you hover over and your mouse hovers over one of the portals, it makes a sound. You are not prepared. And I want y'all to think about how you can use this macro in gold making. That intrigues me. Also, Perks and Peeves put out a blog post on all the pet battle content that you need to know for Legion. It's not titled that, but that's what it is. It's a sum up of everything we know about pet battling in Legion, which is just important to know if you're going to try to make some gold with pets. Alright, let's get into the actual gold making stuff. Now, continuing our talk about pets, HC Nev put out a video on how to farm gulp frogs. Should have been titled, How to Come Ridiculously Close to Dying While Farming Gulp Frogs. Got to like 8 stacks, that's not good. Student put out a video on how to farm the carps from Mista Pandaria. You get them through fishing, but honestly, you, Student, you got a turtle in 30 minutes. I've been fishing Pandaria since I started gold making, and I don't have a turtle yet. You suck. Steve's Gamebox is back! Woo! He took a little bit of a break, but he's back making guides, and one of the things he made was the best just raw gold farms out there. he only talks about instanced farming. There are definitely better places to make gold, but this is just good stuff to know about for just raw gold farming if you just need an extra 500 gold for before a raid or something. Zionic and Shira have continued their guides on how to farm primals, and I was a little jealous at first when I saw their video because I was like, only I can make material farming guides, but that's not true. But, you know, I'm kind of excited now because once I get to the point in my series where I'm doing primals, I can reference to their videos, they can reference to mine, we're a big happy family, and y'all benefit because y'all have more information. That's great. And finally, Kelowna, who is going by Jenkins now, Jeklem, put out a video on opening up 100 tiny treasure chests that you get from the potions. I don't know why these are so popular. Like opening up 100 or 500 or 1,000 of certain things. I think it's kind of like World of Warcraft unboxing videos. I don't know. Alright, let's look ahead to Legion content and all the guides that were made this week on Legion. Mad Season put out a video on how to set up your garrison from Warlords of Draenor to make gold in Legion. One thing I really liked was he's recommending a mage tower for just ease of transport around your garrison, and also he didn't mention it, but you know, it'll just, once you level it up, it'll help you get out across the world faster for, you know, going to those warlords farming spots. Old Bess is back in the swing of things and made a guide kind of talking about the tests of the different theories we've had for Legion gold making. So far, Kata raids haven't been nerfed. Mist of Pandaria raids suck for gold making. He talks about material farming. He talks about a bunch of stuff there. I don't want to spoil it all. Go check it out. Signs of Kalani also... Everyone made a video this week. Jeez. Signs of Kalani put out a cool video on every legendary in Legion so far that we know about. This is really cool because, you know, legendaries are what people strive for. They're the coolest looking items, and these are the reason why this is important for gold making is for transmog. Transmog is going to be really big in Legion, and if you know what styles and colors specific classes are going to be using, you'll know what to farm for. I talked about this a little bit in my artifact videos, and I'll put that here somewhere. And finally, we have the Gold Goblin Gaming guy who put out the Golden Bull Project. He's in his third episode of the Golden Bull Project. He's doing it as a way to teach himself how to make gold without this team of alts. So, how to make gold on a new server, essentially. But, you know, this is something that even if you do have a team of alts and you aren't playing on a new server, go skim through it, read through it as deeply as you want to get ideas on just general solid gold making ideas. Also, it's fun to learn. Follow him on his journey. So, that is it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next week. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. And remember to subscribe wherever it is. Okay. Bye.